Dissension issues among Shias and Sunnis. Sunnis and Shias have dissension in some issues, the most important of which are described here. Innocence. Sunnis say why Shias believe that the Imam, such as a prophet, should be innocent of all sins from the beginning of the childhood till the end of life. In response, it should be said that the impeccability of the Imam has two meanings. One is innocent of all sins, great or small, from the beginning of life till the end of it, and the second one is the immunity from mistake and error in expressing divine orders. The necessity of immunity from mistakes and errors in expressing and interpreting divine orders is an obvious issue, since if Imam makes a mistake, the religion would not be transferred to people correctly. Intellectually, a person with responsibilities for leadership and guidance to humanity could not be an ordinary man that makes mistakes and errors and make himself the subject of people's criticism and blame. According to the Holy Quran and Hadith, there are also many cases in which the innocence of imams is confirmed, such as the purification verse. Indeed, Allah desires to repel all impurity from you, O people of the household, and purify you with a thorough purification. Exaggeration. Sunnis say Shias have an excessive love for al-Bayt and raise them to the level of the Prophet. In response, it should be said that Shias follow the advice of God and His Prophet in loving al-Bayt, as the Holy Quran said, "Say, no reward do I ask of you for this, except the love of those next of kin." Fakhruddin Razi said, "Anyone who dies with the love of the Prophet Muhammad is dead like a martyr, and anyone who dies with the love of Muhammad's dynasty would be forgiven." In the books of Sunnis quoted from Abu Sa'id Qadri, it said, "We knew hypocrites by their hatred of Ali ibn Abi Talib." Pretense. Another objection of Sunnis toward Shias is the subject of pretense. First, it should be clearly explained. Pretense is behavior and speech done contrary to one's belief and faith by fear of getting hurt by enemies and for saving life, property, and honor. For example, when something happens to you and if you express your belief about it, your life and honor would be in danger. You could make a pretense and talk in contrast to your faith in order to get rid of possible dangers. Pretense is one of the human instincts, and the essence of a person is created with that instinct, and Islamic rules that are founded based on human nature are gentle with humans and compatible with wisdom. Therefore, pretense is a rational and logical issue. The Holy Quran has many verses regarding this issue. The faithful should not take the faithless for allies instead of the faithful, and Allah will have nothing to do with those who do that, except when you are wary of them out of caution. Once the polytheists captured Ammar ibn Yasir and did not let him go until he cursed the Prophet and respected their idols. When he freed, he went to Prophet and told the story. The Prophet asked, "How do you feel in your heart?" Ammar said, "I believe in the only God and your prophecy." The Prophet told, "If they captured you again, do the same thing." That was the reason of this revelation. Accepting someone who is compelled to recant his faith while his heart is at rest in it, those who disbelieve in Allah after affirming their faith and open up their breasts to unfaith, Allah's wrath shall be upon them, and there is a great punishment for them. According to this verse and the commentator's words, it is obvious that pretense existed during the time of the Prophet and is accepted by Islam. Pretense has limitations, and if it exceeds those limits, life, property, and honor would not be valuable, and they should be ignored. These limitations include promoting untruth, misleading people, the revival of oppression and cruelty, loss of Muslim honor, and etc. In these cases, pretense is prohibited, and the Muslim should sacrifice everything but not exceed these limitations. Like Imam Hussein, if he were using pretense during that situation of oppression and suffocation, now there would not be any signs of Islam, and for that reason he arose with a few people to make this holy movement continue to live. Pretense is completely against discord, because discord means hiding blasphemy and declaration of faith, but pretense is the opposite and means hiding faith for saving life, property, and honor. The Holy Quran named both, but discord is condemned and pretense is praised. The great God about the way of dissension says, "When they see believers, say, 'We believe,' but when they are alone with their demons, say, 'We are with you,' and our faith claiming is for mockery."